The Nissan Kicks is one of the most affordable SUVs on the market today, and so for that fact alone, it might be very enticing to want to buy one. So today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Nissan Kicks, redesigned for 2025, some of the advantages, some of the disadvantages that come with that price tag, and just to give you some information to put in your back pocket when you go to make your purchase. So let's start off with the price. The Nissan Kicks starts at about $22,000. However, the one you're seeing here today on video is spec'd all the way up to $32,000. So there's nearly $10,000 of options on this vehicle that we'll talk about in a second. But one thing that stays the same throughout any Kicks that you get is that engine and transmission. This is a 2.0 liter inline four paired to a CVT. Now, I quite like the 2.0 liter. I think it's decent. The only issues I've had with it with my week has been highway merging can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge because it is a little underpowered in that way. It makes 147 horsepower, and this isn't the lightest vehicle ever made. It is paired to the CVT, and a lot of people will run away from that. Nissan hasn't had the best track record when it comes to CVTs. However, this is a new generation, so it's a little bit better than it was in years prior. However, some other standard options that you get for $22,000 is intelligent cruise control or adaptive cruise control and automatic emergency braking, which are nice to have. Now, you can find these in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. This is the all-wheel drive model, which will add price as well. Other things that will add to the price are these bigger wheels, the two-tone paint job, and the panoramic sunroof found inside. So what about fuel economy? That's a huge decision to make when making a car purchase. Well, the front-wheel drive will do 28 miles to the gallon in the city and 35 miles to the gallon on the highway. This all-wheel drive model will get 27 miles to the gallon in the city and 34 miles to the gallon on the highway. So all-wheel drive loses you 1 mile per gallon in both scenarios. And I've been driving it around averaging 27 miles to the gallon. So that EPA estimation is pretty on point for the Nissan Kicks. Safety is another thing to consider. Now, in 2024, when this Nissan Kicks was redesigned for the 25 model year, it actually got one of the IHSA's top safety picks and passed in all of its categories besides seatbelt warning. It said that the seatbelt warning wasn't annoying enough, but I think you can manage that one. However, as you pay more money, you can get more safety features available here on the Nissan Kicks, like an optional dash camera, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist, as well as, like I said, all-wheel drive for inclement weather. But again, that will come as you get on the higher price side. So which Nissan Kicks would be right for you? Well, I'll post here the quote-unquote trim walk for the Nissan Kicks, and you can see some of the pricing differences and some of the features that come along with it. Now, don't forget, all of these will come with the same engine and drive in a pretty similar way, but you do have things like the Bose sound system in the headrest that you can option, the bigger wheels, the different paint, the nicer infotainment, and safety features. So that might be something you want to keep in your pocket as you go to your local dealer. The downsides of the Nissan Kicks are few and far between. As I mentioned, highway merging can sometimes be a handful, but also the rear seats are not very spacious. For husky boys like me, this isn't really where I'd want to spend my time. But Nissan Kicks buyers tend to not have big families. If you do have a big family, I'd highly recommend getting something bigger like the Rogue or Pathfinder. This isn't the best, but it works. So let's talk about some advantages that also have to do with the vehicle's size. The size is also one of the big benefits of the Nissan Kicks. It's small, it's nimble, and it's super easy to drive. I always recommend this vehicle to either first-time car owners, first-time car buyers, or more younger, inexperienced drivers. It's nice to sit up higher than you would in a sedan like the Nissan Versa or Mitsubishi Mirage. The steering is nice and light, throttle isn't too crazy. It's a really great vehicle for a teen or 20s driver. That being said, others can enjoy it too. If you're older or have back issues or issues getting in and out of low vehicles, don't worry. The Nissan Kicks sits up a little bit higher than other vehicles might, so that is another benefit. So that is a crash course on the new Nissan Kicks. If you'd like to see a full review and what all the buttons do on the inside, I also have a video like that on my channel that I will link at the end of this one. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this style of video, this is a departure from my normal style of reviews, definitely let me know. I'd like to do more of these in the future. I hope this helps out your buying process, and good luck buying your Nissan Kicks or other vehicle. Take care, guys.